people. Hi. When did I hit 7? When did I hit 7? Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah, because I had, Why is virtual camera on? Fuck you! But I had to, I was questioning for a moment there, because I was like, when the fuck did I hit 7? But while I was shifting, the thumbnail for YouTube into 720p, I did already have VTube open, so. Where do I want to start? I want to... start here. I've been addicted to this song the past few days. Today might be a controller day. I was looking at some of the stuff for this, and it might be more Castle Crashers-esque than Pestopolis was, which was more... I don't even know what to compare it to. I think at the time I compared it to XCOM. Now, Might and Magic would probably be... or the Heroes of Might and Magic, whichever one's the strategy one. I think it's Heroes of Might and Magic is the, strategy one. Turn-based strategy one. I'm hoping that tomorrow brings a little bit of warm weather. It's supposed to. Today was not awful. It was above freezing for part of the day. It wasn't fantastic as far as trying to freaking unblock my door. I don't have a problem with the temperature, it's just the fact that my door is fucking blocked is the primary problem. I still stand by what I say regularly, that I will take 2 weeks of -7 over 1 day of 107. Or is it? That's -8 and 108, because in the summer I get to 108. But I hopefully will be... oh god. Getting warmer weather over the next couple days. Oh, why is my... why did my VTube freeze? It was specifically VTube Studio that decided that it was going to stop working for a moment there. So I don't know. That was weird. But apparently we're supposed to get up to about, like, 60 or something today. Which means that I need to turn my heater off before I go to bed. Because it just being above freezing today, I freaking still nearly freaking boiled myself alive. Apparently my heater did not want to fuck around today. My sleep schedule's been all kinds of fucked though, so... Even if I do wake up at freaking... Well, the thing is, I have my alarm still set for 5. But then I turn it off because I've been getting to sleep late recently. And then I... set my timer for an extra hour to get to 6. And I turn back over and go back to sleep. And then I wake up at 6 and freaking fiddle on my phone for like a half hour. It's not even really fiddling, I guess. Because I am checking important stuff on it. Which I think that, speaking of said important stuff, I think that, one moment. Does this person do more than just... Ooh, I actually wanna... I'm fine with being in this segment. Let me go back to... Is there a song right before this? No. This song will be fine to start off with on this segment. Okay, we're good. Let me remember to actually close all this shit. I don't remember where I was in my freaking... Oh. Right, speaking of said important thing. The transfer of freaking TikTok over to the US has been absolute ass. I have exclusively lost followers since then. From gaining between 2 and 3 a day. And I've gone from nearly 1K on like half of my videos to averaging this outlier of a singular view on a shitpost not included averages me to around 100. And people thought that it was gonna like improve after a few days and like even back out. It is not. It is the only site that is dog ass. Like objective dog ass. Also, new schedules format. Look at this. Look at how pretty it is. I decided to make it a bit more uniform with, you know, the digital stuff going on. Give it the hologram look. I tried to get a good way to do that do the insert line. For the date, but I could not get it to freaking look good at all. But, like, that's part of why I know that it's not, exclusive to, or that's why I know that it's not, like, the content that is getting dog-assed. Because everywhere else it is doing perfectly fine. I've had 2 duds on YouTube, and everything else is... My lowest thing, aside from the 2 duds, is... If we exclude the birthday thing, which is very unique, instead of being, like, blanket. My lowest as of recent has been 500. And that was just me yapping about my freaking PC build. So, you know, a little more niche. And then the other sites that I use are doing perfectly fine. And some of them are doing even better. Aside from Threads, but... Part of when I freaking do the video on different social media is that I don't know how Threads works at all. The only thing that I've seen reliably do well is when I give, like, progress reports on my follower growth. But I don't exactly want to just freaking regularly post over there stroking my ego. If I was going to do that, I'd just freaking keep to Discord. So I just haven't really posted much over there. I post art occasionally on there. But I have no idea what to do with it, to be honest. And I don't even think that it's like... I think it's just a separation thing for how Threads works. Because even, like, big streamers, Geary averages, I think, 10 likes on her stuff. And that's the only reference I can give, because it doesn't have public analytics. So I don't know how many views. I think that my views occasionally will... like, have a spike, but I don't know. I don't know how people are finding me. I gained 2 followers on there today after losing 2 followers over, like, a week ago or something like that. Which in the grand scheme of things doesn't really matter, but when I'm still sitting at 27 on there. It's like easy to use as a reference point. I haven't posted anything new, and I haven't gotten any new views or likes or anything, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, but I just gained follows. So I have no idea how it really works. It is probably the one that I have the least intuition on how it works. Granted, freaking the idea behind it, I guess that the idea is that you freaking follow trends or whatever as closely as possible in order to do anything with it, so. It's possible. I don't know. One of these days I'll get out of Twitter jail. I have no idea how or if. I might just be permanently freaking marked for deboosting by Twitter for all I know. It's really funny because my not safe for work Twitter is completely unscathed. It's a little goofy. I'm still apprehensive on Instagram though to post art in particular. I don't have a problem with posting shorts, but posting art, I still have that freaking old part in my brain that goes, "Oh, people just yoink all your shit that you post on there and then post it for themselves." Which I don't know if is accurate anymore. I mean, you know, in it's obviously accurate to some degree. But I mean specifically in a way that's like more than the other site. Every site's going to have people that just yoink art and don't credit it. I'm not even like, but I'm not going to hold it against a site if it happens. I hold it against the individual people in that regard. I'll hold it against the site if it happens egregiously, because then it's just a freaking overarching cultural thing that's festering. Either way, let's actually migrate into game, because I've been yapping for nearly half an hour. Well, 20 minutes. Devil Witch, free hunter. This game has hunters? I'm gonna turn the music down a little. This is very loud. Yeah, but that's fine. Space left shift. We'll see how it plays. Jump being on space and roll being on shift is not bad. We put... Why are we not allowed to change the controls? I mean, Interact doesn't even have one for the... gamepad, so maybe it doesn't matter. I swear to God, if this is what I think it is, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I've had a bot show up in my freaking DMs again. I think it's latched on. One player. Okay, I can move, like... I'm not entirely... I don't know how this will feel as we actually go into it. If this does wind up playing more Castle Crashers-like, though, I feel like a move up and down should be a little faster. I do like the piercing on the bullets, though, considering how large they are. I don't know how often I'll use the kick, but that's a nice little thing, I think. I'm not entirely sure if I like it being on V, but I'm not entirely sure where else I'd put it. The number of weapons I seem to be picking up is interesting. I attack real fast. But it seems to just be kind of jabs, which makes me I mean, here's the thing. When we're doing a style like this, I'm going to compare it to other games in the same genre. I mean, I guess I do slash and stab. Maybe other weapons will have more to them. What the fuck? I do kinda like the ability to stun lock like the hard-hitting enemies. I just kind of wish that there was more variety in how I slashed and whatnot. And I guess I stun lock all of them if I hit them. If I keep putting up the pressure. I do wish it was a little easier to tell where I was in line with the enemies. Because due to the grass, I can't tell based off of my foot location. Which was kind of the best way to do it in Castle Crashers. But again, it's just going to be a comparison that happens just due to how it works. But if you're doing 2D planes, you kind of need to have some way to visually tell where you are in comparison. Some new shiny jewels, hand over my money. You mean my money? The money you owe me? The money I'm here to collect? Give it here. Sharktavia, I wasn't expecting you till next week. Don't give me that. You know darn well you were supposed to meet me last week to give me the rest of the money I lent. That's supposed to be last week. Must have slipped my mind. I figured as much, which is why I decided to come down here and collect your debt myself. I'll just take that one. This isn't nearly enough. Listen here, Queen. You're going to get me my money now, and I'm not leaving until you do. Oh, you heard her. Go out and get her money. Don't come back till you do. How much money do you owe? Pug Harbor. Okay, so V is the interact. Ultimate collection of unique weapons from all around the world. You're new here. They'll give you a big discount. First purchase will only cost you 1. How could you ever resist? Cat costume. Guns will shoot more projectiles. Launch rockets while attacking when life is above 90%. Interesting. Okay, so each of these actually does do something. With the Molten Hat, it seems the most useful right now. It'll incentivize me to freaking roll more often, I guess. Okay. Attack, attack, hold. So there is more to it. Looking for a bona fide bounty hunter. Can I just... Well, yeah, okay. Pestopos allowed me to just get a bunch of them in a row anyway, so... Just keep bounties going regardless. First friend for $1. How about that? Okay, so... Defends you with a handy pistol, very labradorable. Protect you with mastery of the sword. I'm gonna go with the owl, I think. Me likey laser. Oh! I can have more than one. That's where all of my freaking hunters are. Might as well go with the two that are most fitting for me. Advanced training, you might get something free after you. Sit on an advanced training course? Sure. If I get something out of it, why not? Training will teach you how to kick butt in no time. What? Not too bad. Bombs, bullets, fire, all sorts of things. Also used to get past enemies and attack them from behind. Let's try using the roll to get past an enemy and attack from behind. Well, it definitely helps the fact that I lit him on fire as a result. Aim at the targets and pull the trigger. It didn't even take that long. That was a pretty quick cat costume. Oh, that's horrifying. I guess that's the end of that. Oh. Where's my lads at? Okay, they're like abilities, it looks like? So if I hit one or two, I'm gonna wait until I'm in combat, because if they're only a single attack and not like summons, then I don't want to waste them, but... how do I use that? I'm gonna die trying to figure out how to function this. Doesn't help me. How do I use these guys? Okay, R and F. Ooh. Yeah, the roll, I definitely wish I had a good way to tell if I was in range to, like, affect them. Especially considering with the number of them that there are. I need to be able to, you know, roll and avoid and whatnot. Get him. Ow. At the very least, he seems to, like, attack. The way that the way that they're balanced is that they only sit in a single spot, it looks like. Okay, they do eventually despawn. There's a long amount of time that they're available, though. That's not bad. Need some health. That was a little close for comfort. I think going with more health would probably be the play on this one. Casino? Gamba? Gotta think. Gotta find some place where there's a lot of money. Wish I could find a place where there's a lot of cats. Just give money away. Casino was chock-a-block full of cats today. Practically just gave that money away. I know, cat policeman. I lost my youngest son's college fund today. That shouldn't be a problem since you gambled him away last week. My wife would be so brassed off. Good thing she left me after I gambled away our life savings. Codswell, I say. That nitwit. At any rate, I'm headed home. Don't be daft, mate. You gambled that away too. Oh yeah. Well, my ex-wife's flat will do in a pinch. Same time tomorrow. An idea just came to me. I think I know how to get money to repay our debt. Gamba! Is there anything out this way? Oh. Can I go back? No, this is not an item that I can break. Oh. Get 'em, boys. Those guys, my freaking pets recharge fast, really fast. Like, I could just probably sit here for a couple more seconds and freaking spawn them in the moment that we get, into the next combat. There we go. Gamba paid off. I have no idea how much money I made from it, but Gamba paid off. More Gamba! Get him, boys! The thing is that if I'm switching weapons every time that I freaking pick up one of them, it does kind of make it a bit difficult to like properly decide on a weapon. Considering weapons drop guns specifically, not weapons, but guns, drop so frequently. Alright, we're about to hit ad break. I'm going to pee real quick. It'll also mean that my boys are ready to go once I freaking get back. Alright. Ugh. That is the correct one, right? No, that is the busted earbud. Oh. Get him, boys. Forgot. That was the reason why we took our break when we did. Oh, I got a poison gun at some point. Ah, I've just got a normal pistol right now. Get him, lad. Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing right now is that there's two things that and I'm going to mention them now, otherwise I'm probably going to forget later. The only two improvements that really stand out is I wish there was a little more variance in the combat. And I wish it was a little easier for me to tell where I'm, like, either making the enemies' hitboxes a little bigger vertically, so that it's easier for me to hit them, or a better indication as to where I am compared to them. Maybe even like a little bubble shadow underneath. It would make it would still lead to problems in like the tutorial portion where the grass would cover it, but a lot of the other areas that I've run into so far don't have that problem. Like, if I had a little bubble shadow under me right now in order to tell where I am in comparison to them, and they had the little bubble shadows, I'd see it perfectly fine on this flat concrete. Or these flat cobblestone things. Oops. Very good. When I transfer into different areas, I do get my stuff back. Part of me, when I was in the bathroom, was wondering if it was a little overpowered that I have my guys regenerate so fast, but then I remembered one of my biggest complaints about Pestopolis is that regen was really slow for some of the stronger attacks, which you kind of need to ramp up to as you continue on. So I think that them recharging at the rate that they do isn't too bad. if I'm able to get, like, the same amount of money for redoing areas, this seems like a really good area to just freaking farm to get all the stuff, assuming that narratively I don't get it all taken away from me by... Shark Lady. But I suppose that it would also be better if, you know, I didn't just get to farm for, like, 14k by going back here over and over again and just buy everything out the gate. I don't know. We'll figure out how it goes, and hi, I didn't expect you to actually still be out here. And I'll figure out from there, like, where I am mentally on what decision they go with. I didn't expect you guys to show up while I was still smashing up your freaking starting area stuff. Oh, I don't know when I picked up the bubble gun, but okay. Not a big fan of the standard pistol. The fact that weapons or guns and coins all spawn in the same, like, piles, as well as, like, hearts and whatnot, kind of makes it feel like I'm just being punished for picking up stuff when I accidentally pick up, like, the weaker weapons accidentally while I'm just trying to pick up coins. See, like that, where I just picked up the standard pistol while I had the blunderbuss, because I was trying to pick up, coins. These guys move way too fast for the weapon that they were equipped with. They can just kite me around like goddamned Total War elves. Oh, this is the final one. I'm here to steal all your money, cats. Hand it over. If you think for 1 second that there's any... I'm not gonna freaking try and robot my voice. We would just let you steal from out this casino, you're mad. Although it is tea time, so if you could just hold off for a tick, I shall return. That was easy. Who the fuck are you? Now, your horses, darling. How dare you? Do you know who I am? Get out of my way, bonehead. Listen here. You can't just burst in here like some bangtail. You're gonna do what with your tail? You can't say that. What about my tail? Oh, no, bangtail, like a wild horse. So what's the deal with your tail? Why this here tails for whipping chisels like yourself and your crew? You gotta be careful who you whip with your giant... Never mind. I got a bone to pick with you. One of these days... After how Marathon went, I'm a little afraid to say one of these days for it, but I would like to try Pathways into Darkness. I think that Marathon's problem was that I freaking just went through all 3 games in a row. So I just got sick of it by the end, especially due to how 2 and 3 like to do the breath mechanic. And are really fucking mean about it.
I'm taking this money whether you like it or not.
Unfortunately, the dog won't hunt, ma'am. Didn't know we were in Band of Brothers. Well, that dog just ain't gonna hunt.
Well, that's a doggone shame.
This here money ain't yours. I'm an ace-high bounty hunter. I'd buy these here cats, as they've had it getting in... Oh, God.
Sorry, what's on their neck? Are you still talking about your tail? Wait, were we even talking about your tail?
I'm just about fit to be tied with, all your bosh. It's weird that freaking a country accent is the one that I had the most difficulty with, considering I have freaking cousins that are Southern.
You're asking me to tie you up now. This whole conversation's highly suggestive and makes you sound like you want to jump some bones.
Am I on the right site to freaking stream this? I just realized that his freaking beard is just bone. She has standard hair, but he's got freaking hair that is made of carved bone, it looks like.
Now you listen here. I've had just about enough of your wobbling jaw. I was hired by this cat to do a job, and I intend to see it through. What's wrong? You're not finding this humorous? Tired of their caterwauling?
I'm afraid the jig's up. You're in a heap of trouble, and I'm either taking you to the big house or the bone orchard. Or my name ain't Billy Bones.
Your name is what? Oh, it's just like the jokes write themselves. Sadly, Billy Boner, the jig is just starting. This ain't my first rodeo. Tie me up and whip me, do whatever you gotta do. Let's dance.
Don't do that on the site. Though it is interesting that you have flesh in all but the face. You're grossly misquoting, ma'am. Alright, boys, let's do this shit. Please aim in the right direction. Oh, guess T-brake's over. Please turn around. God damn! I did make a lot of money off of that. Go with max health increase. You really got... You can't... He's just setting her up for these ones. Really got the bulge on me. Really got knocked into a cocked hat. I don't even know where to begin. Me either, bud. Oh, I can just re-enter into these. I could just go back in and freaking... Are you the one that go? No, you're the pets. No, you are the guy that I'm after. Gun shoot more projectiles. Launch rockets while attacking when life is above 90%. I think I'll just go with the standard more damage. I think that's all I really want to do here, actually. Bank? Here's your money. 8, 9, 10. This ain't enough. What voice did I give her? This ain't enough, Skull Queen. I knew that, of course. I know that. It's just my first payment. We came back to brainstorm where we'll hit next. That's all. That's a thing. Maybe we can hit all the restaurants. Or just rob a bank. We can throw a lavish party and invite everyone while we're drinking and dancing the night away. My crew can burglarize all their houses. Or just rob a bank. Or we can join the theater troupe, star in their next play, and the opening night we strong-arm the audience. Or just rob a bank. I guess we could just rob a bank. It's nowhere near as imaginative and memorable as my other ideas, but it'll do. You're quickly running out of time, and I'm rapidly running out of patience. You bring me my money, or I'll have you sleeping with the fishes. Capiche? Geez, calm down. Now. Alright, you guys started early. The lighting in this area really is fucking with me. Oh good, I started with a good weapon. I can't wait to immediately pick up the shit pistol. I don't know what weapon I'm currently rocking. I picked up 2 weapons, neither of them were the shit pistols, so I'm not mad. Ooh, got freaking shuffled along. Okay, I'm currently rocking bubblegum, which isn't bad. The bubblegum freaking has lingering projectiles, so... It's quite useful. Up. 2 of the shit pistol, dude. And I picked it up accidentally because... Jesus! Oh, thank God. I believe that's back to the bubble gun, which I will gladly accept. I don't know what that weapon is. Is it the bomb thrower? That's back to bubble gun, and I accidentally pick up shit pistol again. Oh, good. Oh, this is the freaking poison gun. Sick. That's the shit pistol again. That's another shit pistol. Ugh. Oh, good. That's the Uzi thing. The burst pistol, which I'm not opposed to. Poison gun. I don't. That's the blunderbuss. The bomb thrower. Oh, I should have gone back to the bounty board. I just realized that I think that I got my bounties complete. Fuck. Alright, pick up the shit pistol first. That way whatever I freaking land on after that's better. Hi, I didn't expect an enemy boss this fast. Well, as long as those stay freaking wherever he drops them, I'm fine with that. Might be the easiest boss so far. Okay, because he's just a mid-boss. I think I picked up the shit pistol too, which is unfortunate. I do kind of wish that it... Yeah, I got the shit pistol. God damn it. Blunderbuss I will certainly take. Bubble gun I'm not opposed to. I think I'm on bubble gun currently. Yeah, it looks like I'm bubble gun. I'm fine with that. Like I said, the lingering projectiles in the bubble gun are not bad. The number of enemies that are just freaking ranged attackers, though, I do kind of wish was less, just because they can just choose to hit me, and I've got to figure out where the heck they actually are for most of my attacks.
The only real downside about the bubble gun is that that's the shit pistol. God damn it. Oh, good. It's the automatic. That's the poison gun. I'm fine with that. The only downside about the bubble gun is that it is very, very, very short range. Ugh. I think I'm on shit pistol. No, it doesn't. Maybe I'm not. I don't know what I'm rocking. I am on shit pistol. God damn it. Oh, these don't give me anything. Okay, I take that back about that comment earlier. Every enemy has a ranged attack. Still leads to the same problem. Oh. Because I can get bombarded with freaking ranged attacks while I'm freaking having to fumble my way around a bit. And the Rolla's not as responsive as I would like for that requirement. Okay, these are background items. They look like piggy banks, so I wasn't sure if they were actually destructible or not. How convenient for them to just have... Oh, okay, good. Not a big fan of that location. That one should be moved a little further in, I think. Pillaging complete. 4,000! Oh. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of use for money is the thing. I think that if I got the 4,000, I would have just been able to freaking... Banker cats?
How much health do I have now? Starting on my second row. The problem is that freaking... The gun is not nearly as useful due to the sheer lack of ammo, so... I don't really have a whole lot of incentive to prioritize it. Now that I got that out of the way, I can finally get rid of all the unwanted visitors on my ship and... Wait. There's something fishy going on here. Who are all these fish? We are the Enragers. We are here to enrage other idols and their worshippers. We are on a pilgrimage in search of the one true God. We have traveled the world, searching high and low for that which we deem worthy. Enough to be a god. These fish are all full of crap. You're that shiny bone woman. Are you a god? We have learned of our journey, and on our journey, many idols depicted as shiny. If I was, is that any way to speak to a god? You better tune around and get off my ship. Fancy shark woman. In our quest we have heard some idols are fancy. Are you a god? A god to some. Don't encourage them. I understand the enraging part now. For the love of God, neither of us are deities of any sort. I am, however, the captain of the ship. And if all the fine fishy folk could find the exit, that would be fantastic. Pardon me, but I need to speak with you. Are gods born gods? Do they achieve godness, or do they godness thrust? Do they have godness thrust upon them? Now, I'm not the brightest jewel in the treasure chest, but I'm almost sure that that's not how the saying goes. I'm really not the person to ask about this. I would catch up to the rest of your enraging idiots and ask them. That's just it. They don't speak to me anymore for the questioning. The only being they deemed worthy of worship. But you are not only shiny and fancy, you are also smart with your funny words and all. Much smarter than the fancy shiny lady in the big stone house we live under. None of that makes sense, especially Skull Queen being smart. I heard that, Sharktavia. Did you not hear me when I said all fish... Wait. Do you mean the queen? You think the queen of Catania is a god? The woman who lives in that big stone house is a very fancy lady. Dresses in very shiny things, and everyone is extra nice to her. Because of all these, my brothers believe she is a god, and the best one of all. But to me, I don't think a god would be dumb enough to let us live under her big house, and not notice when we sneak into her fancy house and take our fancy food. You can just sneak into our house and take things from her? I know what. You're right. You know what? You're right. I don't think that sounds very godlike. I'll tell you what. I'll go with you and take a look for myself, and I'll let you know. How's that sound? Definitely need to hydrate after that. Oh, stretch. One moment. I seem to have gotten a bit stuck in my freaking current position. Alright.
Nope, can't cut these. Ew! Well, this isn't going to be very useful for my freaking bounties. They all seem to be melee so far, so I can't complain about that. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the flying ones. Just because they seem to get auto-confirmed hits. I do kind of wish that there was an easier way for me to turn myself around, because if I get locked in attacks, then... let me... If I go back this way, can I just leave? I do want to... Nope. Exit to map. So the bank gave me a lot of money. I want to know if I can repeat that. I do get cutscene again. Because it's kind of a no-brainer if I still can get the 4K at the end of this. Because that's nearly 3 hearts. As opposed to, you know... just 1 heart if I choose it, or 1 bullet. I got the shit pistol again. I think that's another reason why I don't care much for the freaking... choosing ammo. Because the frequency at which I have the garbage pistol... what's the point in freaking... being able to shoot if I freaking don't have a good weapon. Because everything else can pretty much one attack at least one type of enemy.
The bubble gun being the best as far as, like, one-shotting if I get within range to actually use it. I think the poison gun might be potentially my favorite. Followed by the bubble gun. The rapid fire is fine, but it's probably my next to least favorite. I don't know. I'm not terribly big on the bomb gun either. The AoE it has is nice, but it's not among my favorite. Ow. God damn it, did I really come in here with the shit gun? Am I gonna one-cycle him? I guess I am gonna one-cycle him. Sick. I don't know what point before I went into that fight I picked up the shit pistol. I think that that's, again, I'm gonna make a Castle Crashers comparison. I think that is one thing that this game could benefit from, is confirming if you want to change your weapon, like pick it up. Rather than it just kind of happening by default. Because you have an interact button. It's interesting that it's V, and I kind of wish I could change that. But I really wish that the interact button, you know, was used for me choosing if I want to use a specific weapon, rather than just being like, okay, you are now using the shit pistol because we dropped 3 of those, despite the fact that you had the blunderbuss. Or the bubble gun, or X, Y, or Z. Is there anything else around here? No. I currently have the poison gun. You know, with all the freaking barriers, these guys are a little less useful in here.
tanks are more worrisome than the freaking teapots. Because the bombs in the teapots, where they have an interesting arc that will hit me even in the air, they don't just freaking seek onto me. Okay, I can choose... That means that I can only choose the 4K once during this. I guess that's one way to keep you from just farming in order to get, like, max of anything by doing the tutorial over and over again, for instance. Because this guy is only in the tutorial. Okay, I've maxed out how much I can buy. So let's go back to earlier levels. I think the only one I didn't actually get health on is the first level. I think I chose ammo for the first. Which I do kind of need to redo the opening. That was a golden... Oh, okay. It's just a different look for the blunderbuss, I guess? Unless I've just been mislooking at the blunderbuss this whole time. How many of the slice and dicers do I need to kill? Because even, like, in this level, there's not a whole lot of them. 12? Ugh. I think that there's only 4 per play on this. In which case I might just abandon that quest because I haven't found another level that they even show up in. If I get halfway through it, then I'm fine. Because I only really have to do this level twice, theoretically, in order to get all the rewards for it. It does kind of make me wonder, like, what reward it gives you if you complete a level after you've, like, finished it. After you've gotten all 3 of the bonus rewards. We could do, because the jungle's not a terribly long level.
Not a huge fan of him just dropping the bombs right behind his foot. Because, I mean, it's not that bad for that spot because I can hit his other foot. It is much more of a problem when he's doing the group of bombs. Because I can't skip those. I should set it to where, Teapot Cat Policeman? What is the difference between these? What does this matter? Let's exit the title. Current level progress will be lost. Options. Remove play viewed cutscenes, because I really don't want to. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick. Can I check my... Yeah, I only got 4 of those guys. Sword rats, okay. The rats. Oh. Do I want a casino again? It gives decent money, why not? Ah! Shit pistol! I've almost got maxed hearts. Oh, good. I forgot about the granny cats that freaking are on their mobility scooter things. Encounter 10 cat dropships. Meet the fish cultists. Obtain 10 heart containers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I guess that's the achievement for maxing out your hearts. Again with the shit pistol. I really fucking hate this thing. If there's any reason to buy the shoot more bullets outfit, it is definitely due to the shit pistol. It might make it not insufferable. I mean, it'd still be insufferable because I'm also multiplying the amount of shit that I have in all of my other weapons. So I'm still going to be feeling the freaking, this is worse than literally everything else. keep going to instinctively hit F in order to interact with stuff. I still don't know why they chose V for it. It's not a big issue, that. It's just weird. Because it's like, it's literally right below F, so it's not like it, you know. Ooh, I can't believe I have to move my finger 10 centimeters lower. And considering what does take the F slot, or what does take the F key, I guess that it's better to have the thing that I'm going to use more often take that. Though I kind of wish that that was on either E or T, considering the other companion is on R. Still shit pistol. Oh, I regain my health when I go inside the casino.
It can hit me, but I can't hit it. This one's one of the, like, most egregious examples of the, I really wish that the hitboxes were wider, at least for me being able to hit them. Oh, there goes all my health. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh shit, for free? Ugh. Well, to sign up for... Ugh. I'll worry about it later. If it's just to sign up for it, I guess that I could freaking unsubscribe like immediately after. Hey, I thought I told you to... Okay, cool. Oh, right, ship pistol. Cool. Come on, do your thing. bullet or extra? I mean, I guess I could buy a bunch of bullets for freaking the coinage. Banker cats and teacup cats. Have I not gotten any more teacup cats recently? Weird. Oh, okay, I guess that's everything I can buy. Buy this, and then we'll... I hit bank, didn't I? I wasn't back, that was bank. Fish cult. Some of these guys have much more generous hitboxes than others. The flying guys are still probably my least favorite out of this groupage. Just because they always get an auto-confirm hit effectively. And it always takes one heart. Oh, yeah, big crab guy. Maybe he's the boss for this area. I at some point just picked up the freaking bubble gun. I didn't realize that anyone dropped the bubble gun. Pick up the shit pistol first, that way it's out of the way. I am rather hungry. Maybe on next break I'll I picked up the shit pistol! Maybe on next break I'll make myself a grilled cheese or two. It's just up this way. Down here is the tunnel and up the drain. Good. I can't see a thing and it smells terrible. Like a remnants of a rotting crab cake. Speaking of crab cake. These birds are doing the thing. Yeah, I figured that was going to be poison or acid or something. Alright, time to avoid him for a bit. Fuck you. Please drop hearts, thank you. Is he gonna open up his chest or? You guys are kind of fucking useless in this portion. More incentive to just freaking go after him at that point. That wasn't a terribly fun boss. Little fish, where have you gone? Oh, this must be the way up he's talking about. I bet it's just, he just ran ahead of me. No, wait. Swam ahead of me? Yep. 10 heart containers. What are you doing? Maxed hearts. Back in town.
Hope I didn't pick up the shit gun. No, I still got the bubble gun. That's the poison gun. I'm not opposed to that at least. Alright, I don't care about the freaking auto gun. Ah, that's the shit pistol. I should switch which helmet I have. Because the dodge fire trail is not nearly as useful as I originally thought, because dodging and actually hitting one of the enemies is a lot less easy than I originally thought it was going to be. Oh, right, I'm with the ship pistol again. He's got a freaking charge attack, it looks like. Nope. A lot of fucking dudes around here, dude. These guys are real fucking beefy. I mean, they're wearing armor, so I guess it somewhat makes sense, but it doesn't really, because everyone else is in mechanized and tanks and whatnot. I think it's the problem I really have is the fact that they have so much poise. They can just ignore the fact that I'm in the middle of a stun lock, decide I'm not stun locked now, and then charge.
What secret? And what have you done with that small fish?
She has been sacrificed to appease the one true God. All other gods are frauds. The one true God provides for us, and therefore we must honor her in return.
Honor her how? What do you mean sacrifice? What have you done with him, you fish freaks?
Hi.
He's been turned into chum. A queen? What are you doing down here? What do you mean turned into chum? You didn't think I would just feed and protect these insignificant squibs for nothing in return? No, I'm afraid not. You see, this relationship is symbiotic, harmonious, well, except for the offerings, of course. I let them worship me as a god. In return, they send their little plump friends to be turned into delicious delicacies. And what's left gets turned into chum and dropped back down there with the other toxic waste. And on rare occasions, I turn a blind eye when they sneak around the place and take little bits and bobs. I see it as generously feeding them scraps from my table. Only the scraps are their simpleton siblings. You mean it's people? Chum is people? You've officially Okay, that's a cute little reference. I'll give them that.
How are you doing my fighting? I should actually have overlap between my lads this time. Is this just going to be a gauntlet? You know, I really don't have the health for the gauntlet to be like this. Okay, good. I had a lot of things that decided that they were going to give me health at once. Was that it? Bundle with 6,000 coins. I mean, I guess.
You got schooled. Well, now, the jig is up, I suppose. It's best for me to go invade another country in hopes of them seeing me as these chumps once did. A generous god.
That was cute. I guess that we'll go to Pug Harbor and just buy out everything else. Hi, who are you?
If it's the riches you desire, I seek brave heroes to embark on a perilous adventure. The journey will be fraught with danger, but the reward will be tremendous. Are you brave enough to embark on the famine's folly? Sure. Wait a second, I needed to buy stuff still. So what am I doing? Is it just a gauntlet through all the levels? If you could spawn some of them sword rats, that'd be great. I mean, I guess it's not all the levels, because we're not in the jungle first. Cool, I can get knocked out of my freaking ground pound. That's sick. What the hell, dude? What is Famine's Folly even? Banker cats and teacup cats, but I haven't... What? Oh, teacup cats, not teapot cats. I've not even run into banker cats, though. Granted, aside from this, which I can get from normal leveling, there's not really anything else to buy? Damn it, I accidentally picked up the shit pistol. One of the guys that I killed must have dropped it. I accidentally hit F. I don't know if it was me fat fingering it or if I accidentally hit F thinking because of instinctive. I think I did both, I just don't know which I did first. Those platforming bits are so infrequent that I kind of wonder why. Complete the game. Meet the queen. Obtain crown hat item. Defeat mech. Gather 10,000 gold coins. 30 gear items. Complete Famine's Folly 5 times. Defeat Mecha Whale. Complete 10 bounties. I don't know what they mean by gear items, considering if they mean the weapons that get dropped around, I've almost certainly gotten more than 30 of those. We've done the bank already. We'll redo Fish Cult. And that's it, I think. Yeah, it's only $5. It's not bad for the $5. The length of the game isn't. Looks like there might be more. Around it or something. It might be related to famine stuff.
I just remember what the final boss is for this spot, and I'm not really looking forward to that, fighting that again. God, fucking... just a pile of shit pistols, dude. Saw that. Fuck. Oh good, I got my freaking jellyfish quest done, or bounty. What the heck? I should have skipped that. Ow, fuck. Fuck you. Of course he did. Why did I expect anything less? He is really fucking mobile this time around. I'm gonna fucking die. Come on. Come here. I really wish you would drop more hearts, but okay. I freaking tried to dodge like Enfield. God damn it. He already summoned?
Okay. Dodging doesn't matter because I just dodge into the freaking cesspool. It is, I think, actively better for me to just freaking accept my fate. Just tank the damage. I don't know why first time going through this boss, every single time I come through this, is so much more of a bitch than just the second time. Second time he just decides that he's gonna freaking cut me some slack, I guess. Total coins gathered 9k. Guess we'll go bank. Oh wait, we don't need to go bank. I completed another bounty, so... $100 teapot policemen, 10 cat dropships, brown hat item. Well, I've gathered 10k coins. All right. Ugh. It was shorter than I expected, but I did have a good time. And it's only like, what, $5? Currently it's on sale, where it's $3. Considering, it's fully released, isn't it? Yeah, it's fully released. Oh, it just released. It released 3 days ago. Do we have a... One shared battle pass across both games unlocks powerful new hunters usable on either title. Plus, every couple of weeks, just log in to claim free hunters. You can deploy in both games. That's cool. Is there anything... So I think I'll call it there. I'm gonna snooze ads for a hot minute because we're gonna be ending here.
My only real complaints are the 3 complaints that I had. I wish that it was easier to tell where you are compared to them vertically. Especially because some of the enemies can hit you in a vertical plane better than you can hit them in a vertical plane. I wish that there was more variety in the attacks. Like, your ability to attack rather than just clicking left click over and over. I mean, there's obviously, like, hold left click for certain extra attacks alongside it. I'm not saying that it's nothing, but, like, a second button is what I want. Even if I am forced to use controller as a result of that, an extra button, just because it feels Castle Crashers, I'd like heavy and light attacks to be a little, like, better to go with that. More information on what Famine's Folly is. That's not a complaint, that's just something I'd like. Is me knowing, like, how it works. Is there any other real comments I have? Oh, the big one. The ability to control which weapon I pick up. Because when enemies have a chance to drop weapons, and the shit pistol is such a high chance of being dropped, it makes me want to use ranged even less when half the time I'm holding the weapon that is garbage. I think that might be an intentional thing, but the difference between the way that that's normally done for a forced thing, the main one being bullet hells that I know of, where you can avoid them, and this one being, it just shows up in a pile of, like, stuff that you actually want, that being the gold and the health, just punishes you for no reason. And I don't think that's intentional. Those are my 3 complaints. More like either more visual on where I'm at vertically, or a wider range of my vertical attack. Let me choose what I want to pick up in the range department. And a little more variety in, like, even just one extra button for my melee attacks. And then, quality of life thing. Tell me what Famine's Folly is. I'm assuming it's some sort of challenge mode because it unlocks at the end of the game. But I'd like to know. Like, is it a gauntlet? Is it a roguelite? Is it... Because I don't even see an update for it that shows what it is in the store page or anything, so I'd like to know. It's not a big complaint, it's just a quality of life thing that I would like. Overall, though, very good game. Especially considering even off sale it's $5. That's not bad. This is probably, so far, one of my favorite, I mean, I guess the for lack of a better term, sponsor games that I wind up doing. I don't get paid for this, but I do get the games for free. And so far, this is probably one of my favorite people to go by. I mean, I've only done a few that are, like, actually in that department. And one of them was Goldilocks 1, which I wasn't impressed with. Let me see who there is to raid, though, before I go rambling again. I'm gonna go and grab food after I'm done, and probably hang out with family a bit. Kay's doing some Monster Girl game. I might raid into her. I mean, pretty much the only way that I'm not going to raid into her is if I actively have, like, a friend doing something that I want to raid into. Actually, well, Case... I'm trying to figure out who I want to bring in for VTuber Vault this month. I went to Lumi last night because I was also messaging her about something else. And she's not available this month, but she's going to be next month on the 15th. She'll be joining us for VTuber Vault. Have I rated? I've rated Yuku twice recently. Pretty much everyone that I have since I'm on my earlier side is people that I've rated recently. So we'll probably go with K. I'm not seeing a whole lot of anyone else. I haven't seen Targo in a hot minute. What's Targo been up to, I wonder? Oh, well, there's Targo right there. He's doing Enfield, though. Okay, we're gonna raid into K. Because cute Monster Girl game. No real announcements. Tomorrow's Two Who's. We'll be doing some post-game for Puppet Dance. Things are supposed to warm up, so art on Thursday might actually happen. My fingers might not be frozen. I've got to do a little bit of script writing and then recording sometime this week. Because I do want to do something special for Saturday. For other site. Because it seems fitting, and I haven't done something since New Year. That being said, I think that's all I really have. There's the socials. You can join the Discord, follow me on Blue Sky, or follow me on Twitter to keep up to date on things such as when I go live, what I'm going live with, and art like you see in the corner, and we'll probably be working on Thursday. The card also has my Pixiv if you're exclusively wanting art, and then it has my other socials that I post all my other shit to. That being said, I'm out of time. I'm rambled way too long. Thank you all so much for watching. This was a good game. Love you all. Bye!